People keep asking whether new purpose-built rooming houses provides the same result as a conversion, particularly in this world because conversions are actually what most of our competitors in this industry do. They help you go and find a house and then put a few extra walls and maybe a couple of bathrooms if you really have the money, and then that way they convert a normal house into a rooming house. We did that for a while, actually. We did that for a couple of projects, and then we realized that was not the way of actually getting the best results. And that's one of the reasons why we don't do conversions anymore. We have actually entirely moved away from doing conversions because we believe that brand new properties provide an opportunity to provide a much higher quality product that will ultimately make the tenants happier and that will ultimately perform so much better for the investor and the property owners. And the main thing that happens, the main thing that creates that is when you start with an old house and you add a whole bunch of extra walls, then you end up with a shared facility scenario. It's very, very rare that you'll be able to build a property that will have the right layout to be able to provide self-contained studios of the type that we create when we do purpose-built property. When we do a purpose-built property, we are able to start from scratch, to start with the end in mind, and ultimately design what tenants living in that property actually want. We've done a bunch of studies and have collected a whole bunch of data, and we actually know there's a value, there's a number that tenants put on the ability to have their own bathroom. As glamorous as it sounds, people keep thinking that building community is the way to go, that somewhat tenants are gonna come together and have movie night or maybe rotate cooking through the week. And the reality is what we've seen by operating these properties over and over again is that that's actually not what people want. People want to live independently, and that's exactly what we have created on the properties we build. We have created a scenario where people have everything they need to be able to live without the intrusion of others. And then, of course, we have scenarios where people know each other and maybe they spend time together, but that doesn't tend to be the majority. So we have created properties that provide the feeling of having neighbors rather than having housemates.